The New York Times has declared the campaign for 2016 the selfie election and describes the drag that selfies can have on a candidate's time and energy. Rand Paul just spent an hour taking selfies at a recent campaign stop, and Jeb Bush adds 20 minutes to the end of his events to indulge these Instagram painters. I don't think this trend will last very long, but while it does, why don't we lay down some of my rules for selfies? 1. A selfie is of yourself. When you involve someone else, it's not a selfie. It's a badly done portrait. Selfies should only be allowed if you can incidentally catch your subject in the background, like Kim. Selfies are spontaneous, so no extra equipment is allowed. You look like a desperate wizard walking around with that staff of narcissism. Put it away. 3, no more, one more. You get one shot. Learn how to cloudburst, or you can post the blurry photo. 4, this is the digital age. The old invisible line of respect between the shutter and subject is no more. If your friend is taking a street pic, I will walk through your focal line. I will. It is your responsibility to time the picture, not mine. And 5, don't do this.
Yeah, that's that guy did it.
Wow, that guy kicked me in the head.
Wow, that hit me in the head. Bit of an understatement right there, John.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I wanted to show that twice just to... He didn't die.
No, he did not, and that conductor had the best day ever.
Yeah.
He was just like, that's great.
You know, I think we're all sick of bad photos. I think this whole selfie thing is going to stop soon.
What's your problem? It's great.
You love it?
I love selfies. I love taking selfies. I love how it allows me to unleash my inner teenage girl.
It does. But don't you think it's annoying to have to look to people in that fisheye lens? It makes you look unattractive, or it makes one look unattractive.
Look, 100 years from now, our ancestors are going to look back and they're going to be amazed by this entire, the thousands of selfies we're creating. You know, it is our era. And you love it or leave it, Tom. Love it or leave it.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I'm ready to leave it. And I think in the future, Liz, we are all going to have our personal photographer taking pictures of us. We're not going to doing it ourselves. I think it's undignified.
What did you call the narcissist stick? Yeah, that is amazing.
That is a wand of narcissism.
That is a wand. You should brand that. By the way, does Putin do selfies?
No. If you try to selfie with Putin, boom, right in the nose.
You get shot.
I think Assad of Syria did a selfie, though.
Yeah, he
whatever
did.
that means, apropos of nothing. But, I like how the New York Times is calling trends.
Yes, well.
They're on the cutting edge, right?
Listen, that's what they do.
They try so hard.
That's what they do. All the trends that are fit to print in their paper. They actually try to. That's why they wanted to brand this the selfie election.
Right.
Now we're all going to have to use that, and we're going to have to credit them, right?
Right. That's why their quarterly profits are in the single-digit millions.
New York Times not doing well?
Not doing well. Net, 9 million.
Rub it in, Liz.
Yeah.
Ben, you live by the selfie, and you're going to die by the selfie.
I can't wait to die by the selfie. I can't wait to go and get off this planet. But if you are going to take a selfie, if you are a presidential candidate, you got to make the duck face. You have to do it.
Wait a minute, what is it?
What's a duck face?
Oh, really?
I want to see Chris Christie work it. If you're going to take a selfie, you got to sell it. And I'm sick of these people, halving it out there. They need to really, try hard if they want to get 100 faves and hearts on Instagram. Work, sell it.
Yeah,
Kim's selling it.
Is that why?
Make the trout pout like Kim Kardashian does? Oh.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, she caught old Kanye asleep in bed. I thought that was pretty good. She was kind of punking him. So
she did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's wonderful, but I disagree with you. I think the selfie is here to stay. I think if anything, it's going to become more invasive. It'll be like rectal cameras. The whole thing. We're going to see inside. We're going to see inside of these politicians' minds, literally.
Okay.
What kind of wand is that?
Well, that's a whole other kind of wand.
Only meaning to selfie stick.
Yes. Yeah. Very invasive wand. Jamie, I know what you're going to say. You're going to say beautiful people with long arms can take all the selfies they want, right?
Right. Look at my arm.
Exactly. That's it. I bet you're really into. Do you do the selfies?
I only like selfies with other people.
Really?
So breaking one of your rules. I know.
Yeah. Jamie, that's the whole thing. Selfies, if you take one of yourself, or you know what I love? When gals take them in the mirror. You know, they get going.
You gotta
and
get
then
your
they
whole
hold
outfit in there.
Yeah, then they do the mirror. They kind of do this with the phone, and they, you know, Paris Hilton's good at that. But when you have to lean in with someone else,
So
they're
is
always
Andy Weiner.
yeah, Wiener definitely is.
But let me
is
ask you
into that.
something. Why is that not a selfie if you take it with somebody else?
Well,
What's
look to
wrong?
Jamie. She's an expert.
Well, I think it's much more efficient. You know, now we don't have to ask
Yeah.
anybody else to take our picture. Like, I can just go like this.
Right.
Now I don't have to bother you to take my picture. I'm doing you a favor.
I see. Yeah, but don't you need that extension? You need that wide focal length so you can, you know, have a more flattering visage.
I guess
Am right?
that's why the mirror is so effective, because you get the longer,
That's right.
longer view.
I think it really deprives people, though, of a possibility of having a fun vacation. Because when you give somebody your phone to take a picture of you and your fiance or your loved one or your children, there's a great chance they'll steal it.
Or
and
you
that's
could
a
be by
fun story.
Or you could be by a cliff and fall off it.
That happened
Like,
last year, Liz. Right off the cliff to
Right
their
there.
death
But
while
it
their
was a-
children watched.
It was a great selfie.
Yeah, it was. It turned out to be a good selfie, but a big family tragedy. Okay.